6:48 this morning. Speaking of school, it's school time, and some of the best high schools in Texas are here in Houston, according to U.S. News & World Report. Joining us this morning to talk more about that, Ibrahim Firat. He's an education consultant. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
We were talking about this. So the schools that are kind of highlighted in our area are largely magnet and charter schools, aren't they?
That is correct. We have Carnegie Vanguard in the list, Michael DeBakey, we have Yes Prep, North Central, and Eastwood Academy. These have been charter or magnet schools for a couple of years now, and they've made it to these rankings consecutive years.
As we look at these institutions, specifically the magnet institutions, we expect them, if we're going to give them so many additional resources, to do well, don't we?
Absolutely. One of the advantages of magnet or charter schools is the average class sizes are so much lower than public schools. So if you look at this list, you'll see 15 to 1, 14 to 1. So the average class size only tops 20. Per school. So that provides individualized preparation for each student, which increases their test scores in math and reading. If you look at these schools' listing and their scores, they score approximately 3.9 to 4.0 average in math and reading than other schools do on average in Texas 3.0.
The nice thing about some of these schools is that it allows parents and students to kind of migrate toward them. So if I'm a parent at home and I see an institution that could do well by my child, how do I kind of steer toward those then?
One of the first things you can do is to watch these rankings and why they have made it to this list. And what are your priorities? First of all, if your priority is to get into a good college, then you got to look at the college readiness ratings of these schools. And you will see immediately in these rankings that these students, 100% of them, almost 100%, take the AP Advanced Placement Test. And almost 100% as well of those takers have been commended with a 4 or a 5. So again, you set your goals straight. If it is college, then go for it with the college readiness ratings.
And we have just a little bit of time left, but beyond these kind of stars on the list, there are a number of institutions in the suburban areas that do really, really well by the kids.
Absolutely. And these schools are, again, charter or magnet schools that are not in our district, but they still operate under certain focuses, whether they have math or reading or sciences, STEM programs. So you can go with either one of those if your goals are set.
And here's the website to U.S. News & World Report. You can check the rankings yourself for your school, and if your school is not doing as well as you think, talk to your district and kick them in the pants and make them do it.
That sounds about right.
Ibrahim, thank you very much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Tom.
it. Rita.